Welcome to 1111, which is a segment from my podcast where I talk about a topic for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. A little warning, if you hear kids laughing or crying or screaming, it's because my nephews are over and I'm an uncle. Also, okay, real fast. When people say like gunkle, it makes me cringe so hard because I'm like gunkle is like the whatever happened to uncle? Like I've never heard a strunkle, a a tranquil, a tranquil, nor a kunkle, queer, kunkle. Anyways, but I get it. Like it's cute. I'm like, oh, he, play on words, whatever. But like, that's all you got. Come on, come on. Anyways, but yeah. Today, welcome to 1111, which is a segment of my podcast where I talk about a topic for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Um, Today's topic is confronting friends because I'm a very non-confrontational person, and I'm like, if okay, let's say my best friend, let's say Anna was like, she was like being mean. Okay, what would be something that I confronted someone for? That's okay. Let's say someone was like talking about, like, let's say Anna was talking crap about me. Let's say, because we're we don't do that. But anyways, let's say she did, right? Let's say like she started talking crap about me, and I was like, right, like someone told me, and I was like T, right? Okay, I would probably be like, she's crazy. It would probably be like, what is she saying? Like, uh, let's say, oh, Manny is what is like I can't I really don't even want to speak that into existence, but let's just pretend she says that I'm a hoe, right? Let's say Anna's like telling people that I'm a hoe, and I'm like, where's the lie? Just kidding. Let's say like she's just spreading lies about me, right? Like, oh, like Manny, isn't uh, Manny's not vegan. Let's say she says that, right? And I'm like, okay, I would literally just be like, hey dog, why are you telling people that I'm not vegan? And then I'll just feel, and I feel like since I was raised by like having conversations, I feel like I'll be very, like, okay, let's talk about this. Like, why are you saying this? Correct? I don't think it would be like oh my god, but like, let's say I'm being messy. Would I A, talk bad about her, like spread lies? Would I be, um, like not confront it? Okay, we have like a couple options. Talk bad about them, confront them, not confront them, or just ghost them and not be friends with them ever again, and just, they'll eventually be like, oh, he found out that I was talking about him. But okay, here's the thing. I don't have relationships in my life that consist of like drama, or that consist of like, I genuinely do not want to be friends with people who, off of the first vibe, I feel like, oh, these people are like fake, or these people are, I feel like if someone talks bad to you about others, they talk bad about you to others. You know what I mean? So that's like my rule. It's like if someone else is talking to me about someone else, clearly they're going to talk about you. So I, try to distance myself from the beginning. But let's say, oh, sorry. Let's say these long friendships, they keep coming, and they keep growing, and I guess, one day they just feel silly and they want to talk bad about me. Well, I feel like I would approach the situation. I feel like, okay, knowing me, I'm like, I'll confront them. I'll probably just ghost them. I'll probably just never hang out with them ever again. And my absence be their consequence. Because in all reality, I feel like we should all feel like we are a good friend. We're, the top of the top, like the creme of the creme, like the best person out there. You know what I mean? And us not to get us taking away, our presence and our energy and what we bring to the table. It's it's gonna allow them to like reflect, right? It's gonna allow them to be like, oh, I messed up or something or whatever. And I feel like that would be what I would do probably. But confronting someone is very important because that's how we set our boundaries, and that's how we get to the bottom of things. Like a lot of this can be, it can be he say she say, he say, they say, they say, you know, they say. So it's like, okay, well, we don't necessarily know if Anna even said this. Like, this is just, oh, someone's saying this, that you said this, right? Like, it's a very telephone, right? So we need to get to the bottom of this. Okay, let's go to the source. Hey, what's going on? You can even shoot up a text. Hey, I'm hearing that you're not saying I'm vegan. Like, is that true? Or like, what's going on? Maybe not in a very like in a very rude way. Be like, hey, girly pops, I heard that you're saying that I'm not vegan. Like, what's, is this real? Is this true? Like, I would just, like to know why. Also, I really wouldn't care if someone was saying I'm not vegan. Like, okay, okay. I feel like it would be more so if someone was attacking either my family, my friends, or me as a person. Like, oh, Manny's a very rude person, or Manny's he just uses people. If someone was saying that I was using people, I'll be like, okay, girl, you're done. I don't even want to entertain you. But if I actually care about this person that's actually being like, oh, they're saying this, I feel like you have to evaluate the friendship. Okay, do I actually care about this person, or is this person, just a person that our friendship ran its course and it's time to let go. I think we have to evaluate that. We have to evaluate also how the other person is. I feel like I would never have this situation with any of my friends because I only friends with people who I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, who I'm really tight with, who I really love, who I really click with. But I'm sure I'm going to encounter certain people who in my life who do. So I feel like I've just ghosted and left them alone. But I would shoot up a text, be like, hey girly, like, are you saying that I'm not vegan? And in all reality, they'll probably be like, oh no, like, I just said that, like, you eat eggs. And they probably just, made up their own conclusion. And I'm like, oh, okay, just make it, like, just wanted to see what's up, like, lol, ha 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 ha. And I feel like that's a very, like, simple way to solve the issue. I'm not a messy person, so I probably would never, like, start talking bad about them, because I'm like, I have things to do. I have people to see, places to go. Like, I really couldn't care less about, like, talking bad about someone else, because it's like, let's regroup. Have you meditated? Have you journaled? Have you read your book? Have you, done this to do your goals? Like, it's like, dog, do you really think we're just sitting around waiting for what other people say about us? No. But in these situations, I think it is best to see the friendship. Is this worth the fight? Is this worth the confrontation? Is this worth the waste of energy? If it's a yes, hey, let's talk about this. I feel like the most, best way to be is a text. Be like, or a call. Hey, I heard that you're talking bad about me. I would like to clear the air. I would like to know, what's going on. Is it something, like, what's up, and then you have a conversation. I would also feel like it would be a really good place to set boundaries. Be like, hey, I heard that you're saying that I'm really mean. And they can be like, well, you have been very rude to some people and you have been acting mean. Oh, because, okay, time out on this role play or scenario or improv challenge. RuPaul's Drag Race improv challenge. Did you guys see the latest episode? Isn't it? It's like, okay, but anyways, I sometimes, okay, so like, it's only when I flirt that I'm like, I'll be a little silly, like, be like, oh, like, you can't read. But when friends, I'm usually not a mean person. I tend, I don't, that's weird. Like, why would I want to be mean? But if someone was like, hey, you're being mean and you're being rude, the way you talked to this person or the way that you treated this person was a very rude way, I'll be like, oh, okay, I didn't realize this. Next time I would like for you to come to me and tell me that I'm acting this way and not necessarily tell other people. And I feel like that is the way to go at it. Like, go to the source. Don't spread more rumors. I feel like try to keep it as, I guess me as a person, I try to keep it as clean as I can and, just straight to the point. Hey, is this true? Or am I actually doing this? I'm sorry. I apologize. I acted this way. I'll fix it. But next time, just, let me know. I feel like real friends let each other know when they're wrong or when they're doing something that's, not cute. At least I would love for my friends to do that to me. So I feel like confrontation is, I think it can go left so fast the way you approach things. Try to like make it as like nice as possible, because usually if you did hear it, it's probably, they probably are saying these things. So if you go with fighting words like, hey, what's up, like, is this true or not? Oh, we're fighting. Oh, like, I'm blocking you. If okay, let's say I'm getting confronted. If someone's like, hey, Manny, you're saying this about me, is this true? And I'll be like, yeah. Or if it's not true and they're just trying to be messy, I'll literally just not answer it. And then whenever I see this person, I'll be like, hey, like, did you have something to say? Because in all reality, I'm like, is this worth my energy? But, set those boundaries, let people know how you feel. Just don't talk bad about people, but also confront those people. Anyways, love ya, be safe.